Well, hello there YouTube. It's a Tuesday morning. It is 20 to 11. I think it was either
Friday or Thursday. I got a little package from YouTube user AG3304. Now this little package, he's shown it on his webpage, and I asked him if he wanted to sell it, and he said yes. And it's his it's a Kenwood linear tracking turntable. Now I've noticed some little quirks with it. I'm not sure whether it's the turntable itself or it's just being slow because it could do with the service. Now what it's doing is, when it's selecting tracks, it'll finish the track it's playing, it'll start playing the next before it lifts the needle up. Hang on, let me demonstrate it a minute. Hang on, here it is. And the case had some scratches on it and everything, which I don't mind anyway, and that's just some tape that I haven't took off yet from when he posted it to me. Yeah, and also it needs a clean up, which I haven't done yet either. Well, I bought a brand new needle for it yesterday. That's all it needed, was a brand new needle, and I'll show you it in play mode. Like I said, it shoots across the record. And then it comes back, and this album's Don't Stop Do Wops. I've noticed on a couple of times the amp is very slow in it to kick in, and I've got it running through the amp, so with a new needle it is playing absolutely perfect. But like I say, let me show you what it's actually doing. Right, I'll stop doing that and I'll tell it to play. Let's tell it to play track 5. And on the front of here there's numerous buttons you can tell it to play. So I'll tell it to play track 5, and what it'll do is shoot across the record until it has them all in, and then what it'll do, it'll go back and it'll find track 5. Now this is the quirk I'm having with it. The track's actually begun, I can hear it on the needle before it kicks in on the amp. And it seems to be taking a long time. Because in a minute it'll decide to kick in, and then you'll hear the track it's playing. And I don't know whether it's a quirk with it itself, or it's just could do with a service because it's being old. There we go. See, and that's what it'll do. And it'll also do it when you're telling it to select other tracks as well. I've just told it to clear, but it'll do that practically every time. So now if I tell it to play track 3, once again it'll shoot across the record and find all its tracks on there. It'll only program up to 7, it won't play past number 7. See, once again the needle's dropped on the record, I can hear it playing on the needle, but it takes a good couple of seconds before it actually kicks in and comes through the amp. See, that's the quirk I'm having with it. Other than that, it is playing perfect. I don't know if anybody out there on YouTube who sees this video can possibly tell me, you know, what's going on. See? that's the only quirk I'm having with it at the moment, is it's selecting tracks perfectly, it's finding the tracks perfectly, but it is not coming on in playing when the track begins. And I'll demonstrate it on 45 for you. Like I said, I'm only playing snippets of songs because knowing YouTube, they'll block this video just because it's a pain in the ass. That's YouTube for you. See, at the beginning of the record, it comes on really good. Oop, just turn that down. So like you say, you know, on 45 and LPs, it's playing perfect with the new needle. So it is actually playing perfectly well with the new needle. I'll just show you the front of the machine. And also, I've got it sat on top of my trio record player there, and I've also got a new mark sat underneath that one. But here is the front of the machine. Now, play cue, and there's sensitivity there. Well, I've put the sensitivity up to high. It doesn't actually appear to do anything. So I don't know whether there's a problem with that, or this could just do with a service, and yes, it could do with a clean. There is its programming buttons, which you can type it in. You can play any order you like from up to 7 tracks. You're a bit stuffed when you play an album with 10 tracks on because it won't do it. But yeah, it's selecting tracks, as I showed you, perfectly fine. But it's just taking so long for the amp to kick in once the needle's dropped on the record. I don't know why it's doing that. I don't know if it's a quirk with it or there's something else going on, or like I said, it just needs a service. And there is its speed control, repeat button, queuing button, you know, move the arm forward and backwards if you're queuing it by hand or manually using that button. And there's the play cue button. And like I say, all this thing needed was a new needle, and the new needle for it cost £18 from the local hi-fi shop in town. Yeah, that's basically it. I just wanted to show you what it was doing. So yeah, if you have any thoughts as to why it's doing that, dropping the needle but it's not coming on instantly, please do let me know. Thanks very much. Bye bye.